Analogue has done it once again. Yes, that is right, everybody. Join me for tonight's special edition showdown of the Analogue Pocket Gold Edition. That's right, folks. In case if you didn't know, which most of you may not. That's right. Today and today only. Subscribe, join my channel, because I'm telling you right now, I have a ton of stuff on my playlist, and it's only going to get huger. And you might want to check out sometimes my late night Saturday nights, and it's not that I'm trying to promote those, just letting you know it's releases secrets. And if you go back and check some of the previous ones, it's always in there. One cool thing about my channel is I release secrets in almost every video. Little Easter eggs. You might wonder why. Well, it's because of stuff like this. So, let's get right into the show, everybody. The Analogue Pocket Supreme Edition. This was a specialized model made specifically for Supreme. Kinda basically a Supreme kind of thing, right? So some of you may not have any idea or may not have heard anything about it. There's a reason for that. This was extremely limited quantity. There was only like 100 of them made. So just so you know, this is an aluminum body with a paint job. They say it is 24 karat gold, that it is plated 24 karat gold. Now, as you know, plated 24 karat gold doesn't really cost anything. You can actually buy sheets of 10 karat, 18 karat, or 24 karat paper sheets. You know what I mean? They're like sheets of it's like aluminum foil, but it's super thin, you know. So just so you know, whenever you hear anything that's plated in gold, it's not, it's like, it's gold, but it's not, you know, it's not solid gold. It's just a covering. They plate things. Those little electrical connectors that you buy all the time, like HDMI cables, those are plated with gold. So let's go over this, shall we? So this was a very limited release and was basically announced on the 17th and 18th, and this was basically for the Asian market kind of only, really. This wasn't really a, like, this was not made to be an official release by Analogue, by no means. Analogue did not make this to be released to the public because, for one, Supreme, which makes a lot of weird apparel and a lot of, like, basically they're just this company that puts this word Supreme on everything. You'll buy a pair of Uggs that say Supreme. You'll buy a snowboard that says Supreme. Some stupid stuff, a hat, some knitted sweaters, they say the word Supreme. Sometimes rich people that ski in the Alps, they wear this clothing that has a little red tag on it that says Supreme. Now, I'm not going to talk trash on Supreme. I'm just saying it's kind of funny because Supreme, nobody really buys anything that says Supreme unless if, you know, you got talked into it or you found it somehow, or it was just on a shelf and you bought it and didn't even know what Supreme is. They put it on Nike shoes, just a little tab that says Supreme. So basically, what Supreme did in this situation was they made a deal with Analogue to make a special edition that says Supreme. So you'll see the stamp right here on the front that says Supreme, Supreme, right there. Now this red one here is like a gloss, shiny red. So this doesn't even really stand out. The buttons stand out more than this, but there's a reason why you're not seeing it. So this picture doesn't really stand off. We all know how Analogue does business. And I would advise you to stick through this video and not just click away. I've got a lot of secrets to tell you. So, basically, this Supreme model here is a very shiny, glossy, and this picture does not do it justice. So if you see these pictures, these are promo pictures, and they were just, you know, that's just how it is. Now, if you think you're going to buy it, you're not. So the 17th and the 18th, a few days ago, Supreme had it on their website and made the announcement. And this was really only for Supreme customers and maybe an Asian market, if anything. This was not really intentionally for the American market, and they were sure as hell not going to make a whole bunch of these because, for one, it cost a lot of money to make these. These are shipping now, just so you know. They were $588 on their website, so $588. And so if you're living in the United States, you would be buying these from Supreme's actual website. So if you click on this, it'll take you to Supreme's website. And there's a lot more I have to tell you, so you better not leave. I'm telling you now, this is important. So, there's something I have to release here towards the end that's going to freak you out, right? So the Supreme, they sell stuff, and it was specifically made for Supreme. So if you click on it from Analogue's website, it takes you straight to Supreme, okay? And I'm not kidding you. These were specifically made for them. So, now that we've got all that out of the way, this kind of tells you the metallic portable handheld multi-video blah blah blah. This is literally just a coded and special name on the front. Now what I find really strange is all of the Analogue pockets are sold out all of a sudden. I almost wonder if they took the cases, they took the front case off of those pockets and reshelled them. You know what I mean? Are you listening to me? Prepare yourself. There's a lot more secrets coming. So, Analogue's website has had the Analogue Pocket available all the way up until this week. The white pocket, the black pocket, or whatever, would be available. Now all of a sudden they're not available? Now, I do have a video specifically on the pocket that I have not released yet. It will be coming very soon. But what I am about to tell you is going to shake your bones to the core. Get ready, everybody. So, this cost about $588. So, you would be buying it from Supreme's website. And as you go, we're going to take a look here. This is what the back of it looks like. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, an Analogue Pocket that's all shiny. So, oh man, I hate it when that happens. And so it comes in a special red box that says Supreme. Let's see if I can click on this stupid tab. Oh man, they're not going to show you. Yeah, it jumps. It doesn't show me. It says 16 of 67 down here, and when I click on it, it's not showing it. It comes in a red box. Like this. It'd be a red box, but it's a red box that it comes in that says Supreme on it. I'm wondering why I'm not seeing that. Because I was going to just kind of tell you about it real quick. Yeah. See, this is stupid crap. Look, it's a Dyson electric vacuum cleaner that says Supreme. Now, usually, most people don't understand, why does this matter to you? Well, it really doesn't. Because if you own an Analogue Pocket, this is exactly the same pocket as all the other pockets. It's just reshelled. So just so happens that Analogue's website just so happens to be missing the Analogue Pocket. And they wanted to get rid of them and unload them. So taking the shell off of, say, 100 of these units and giving you the ones that were made for online All they have to do is stamp this and new, you know, paint them with 24 karat gold paint. You know how Analogue does it. For one, you did not get an announcement in your emails or even anywhere about this being sold as a retail sales thing. This was Supreme only. So I wanted to get this point across because we're about to drop something on you that's going to shock you, and I need you to look out for Analogue. Well, it's not Analogue, it's Supreme, right? So these were $588 with shipping. Like I said, you're looking at around $670 to $630, $650. If you get this sent to you, it's going to be about $650 to $670 if you had caught it. Now, the other day on the 20th is when this released. Today is the 21st on Friday. I wanted to release this video, but I have to work and I've got a kid, right? So I tried to order this on August 20th, and I think that the reason why this, I could not get it, okay? Just so you know, I could not get a hold of this thing. It was sold out in seconds to minutes. It was literally not even 15 minutes. So if you tried to buy one of these things, you somehow were in the know and got a hold of it. The real answer would be someone told you about it or someone showed you about it, and or you follow Supreme some way or another, or somehow it came up on your phone because you've bought Supreme products before. It's really, really rare. There was no marketing from Analogue on this for the public. There was no intention to tell people this was by Supreme only. So what happened is there's some rich people that got a hold of a promo unit to showcase at the store. So I'm going to tell you about this, okay? So this is the secret. I wanted you to stay and listen. So someone got a hold of this gold promo unit right here, this gold one, okay? And just so you know, if you were going to buy one of these, we're about to cover that in a minute. So someone got a hold of one of these promo units and put it on display in Florida at one of the Supreme stores. And one of the rich people out there, some rich person or something. Why they say it was rich? Well, there's some information regarding this. It was stolen. So if you guys have any information as to where it was stolen from, you better watch out, because they have the product number of the Supreme unit. So I would say don't buy anything that comes out of Florida. So there's like a Supreme physical store in like New York, and there might be one down there, let's see, down by probably somewhere in Florida. I'm thinking Miami area or something, where all the rich people are, right? So someone stole their promo unit that was for showcase and for sale after they went live with it or something. So that's the information that I had gotten from them on this situation. And like I said, I think it's a reshell. They took the shells off of the other units to get rid of their stock boards that they owe money on, okay, that weren't selling at the time. So this unit here was specifically for that. Now, they're probably going to open up some more orders for the Analogue Pocket later down the road, but they're trying to make money because they're working on new projects. And I still got more stuff to show you. So I hope you didn't veer away. Okay, so all that's out of the way, the information about this, right? It's just your Analogue Pocket colored gold. Well, I just want you to know something. This was, just so you know, this was released yesterday. I couldn't get it. It was very, very fast, whatever it was. And maybe it was because of the time zone difference. Maybe say you live in like New York or Florida. Maybe they had access to the internet before I did because I don't live over there. You know how you can put New Zealand in on your Xbox and get the game 12 hours before it comes out in the United States? Well, it might be something like that. Maybe because they set it on the internet for a certain time period that certain people in certain time zones or somebody using a VPN maybe could have gotten a hold of this before the web page updated for everybody. So whenever a web page updates, sometimes it could be instant or sometimes it's set for a specific time. So if you're set for a different time zone, you might be able to get your hands on this stuff even faster. Just wanted to let you know. Now, here's where it is if you want it. Now, a ton of people are selling this exact unit, this Supreme Gold, on eBay. So most people are selling it for $750. That's stupid because it's $670 if it's shipped to you. Yeah, I'm not lying. So it's $588, and then you add taxes and shipping, and it is $670 to $650, no matter what. Okay. Some people may have gotten it for $630, but I'm telling you right now, it was everybody's bill that I have seen is definitely almost $700, for this thing. So you're not making any money at $780 or $798. And there's a lot of people on here. I think one of these people have already sold 3 of them today. Probably this person here. But anyways, let's keep going into this. There's a lot to talk about. So don't be confused. Analogue did release a gold edition a long time ago. It's not a 24 karat plated gold one. So here we are again. It's just painted gold and looks like the console, just so you know. The Analogue 3D video that I have, if you go back and look at that video, you'll see that's the same color as the pocket that was released. Now this is another guy that's $749.99. But, wherever I'm at, you're going to pay for shipping. So he's not too far away from me, just so you know. 14 ain't much. So, there's someone in Kansas City selling these like hotcakes. Someone in Kansas City, has a ton of these because they've already sold several of them. How in the hell did you buy so many of those is what I want to know. It's got to be somebody on the inside or somebody that just really kept going in and buying them. And you know how Supreme is. As long as you're buying it, we're not limiting these 2 per customer. This person had to have bought a ton of them. So this one here, maybe that person, I'm not going to go into it, who it is and what it is. $749. You're not making any money after Amazon or eBay gets their money out of this. They're going to want 15%. So what did you make? $20? $50 if that? I don't know. Probably nothing. So a lot of these people, a fair, reasonable would be $800 to $1,000 to make money off of this. But just so you know, if you're buying it, you better buy it now because that $749, that's the cheapest damn deal you're going to get. So everybody on eBay has it. Here's a guy showing his pictures of the listing. Oh, man. I told you it's $588. And so only like 100 of these were made. So I'm thinking it was whatever was left in stock. They opened them up and took the shell off and rebranded it. Put the stuff into that, just so you know. So there's a lot of people watching, but there are people that have sold several of these. Some people will say in hand. It's not in your hand, just so you know. I don't care what you say. It just got released yesterday on the 20th. And I did not make a video on this for a specific reason. Because I wanted to get a hold of it and get it and make a video on it. But there was so limited supply, it could have been like 50 of these made, you know? So, a lot of these people say their order is confirmed for pre-sale. So, here's another one. They're all over eBay. So, eBay is filled. Right now, there is a bid going on with this guy, and for 5 days left, 0 bids. Well, yeah, you want to cash out of 2,200. Yeah, in 5 years to 10 years, it may be worth that price right there, but you'd be stupid if you bought it for that. So, I don't know who this person is in Kansas City that they were able to buy that many of these, okay? I can tell you right now, someone in Florida stole one, and I don't know. All I know is the story behind it. Someone had the promo version of it for in-store to showcase it and to tell you when it goes live or something. So I wouldn't buy from anybody that's in Florida, just so you know, because they could have the promo one that was stolen, and then I don't know. But these were confirmed and stated on like the 17th and the 18th by Supreme's website, and then was released for sale on the 20th. So people trying to get these, the order's confirmed, they don't have them. I'm not buying from eBay on this one. I tried to get it. I heard about it. It was not an official release. You would not have gotten an email. Okay, you wouldn't. They were not trying to sell this as a product. This was basically Supreme telling you, hey, you know, we got something, come and buy it. Well, yeah, it's going to sell out. So there's tons of these on eBay. So basically, this is just Supreme reselling the product at a higher price. Yeah, that's what I feel like it is. How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys feel the same way? That this is possibly Supreme people, that some of them may be actual certified sellers of Supreme or something, or selling the product for Supreme? Because the only way you can buy this is on eBay right now, and it is all over eBay. So, back once again, here's Analogue's website just showing that it came out yesterday. It is sold out. And then when you come to their site, it's Supreme's website, and Supreme doesn't mean a dang thing to me. Okay, so I don't want something that says some stupid words like Supreme on my pocket. As much as you guys may love Supreme burgers and Supreme farts, I'm going to tell you right now, Supreme, what kind of word is that? Why can't they call themselves like golden ass? So this is the reality of how stupid I think Supreme really is. And I've never really officially stated this. That's why it's at the end of the video. But as you'll see, Supreme on a belt buckle. Supreme on a handlebar. Supreme on a license plate. Supreme on your face. So here's like an airsoft gun. Supreme. So they basically, how they make money is the Analogue Pocket only sells for $200-something, right? Right? Okay. Well, they figure, hey, we're going to put our name on this. We want a special made one. We'll pay you for your pocket and pay you a little bit extra, and then we're going to make that whole rest of that profit. Because they will see, hey, are you not selling this? Well, let's find a way for you to sell it. So they'll put their name on everything, and they say, we guarantee the sale of our products. Well, anything Analogue's going to sell, for the people that know. So, here we have Supreme chains. Supreme rolly cart made out of plastic, cheap China junk. I mean, I'm loving it today. And if you guys made it this far into the video, thank you. I love you guys. And you guys are the special people in my life. Just remember that. So, Supreme Axe. I'm just going down the list here real quick before I finish my rant. some Nike Air Force Ones that have Supreme with a tag on it. They look ugly, by the way. I wouldn't buy those for shit. Some white Nikes. Who in the hell buys white Nikes other than girls? That, I don't know. I'm not going to say it, but you know what I'm about to say. Would you buy a shoe that said the word Supreme on it? Hell no. So this just kind of goes to show you that Supreme will kind of put their label on stuff and try to help sell it and mark the price up and say it's worth more money. It's basically a gotcha company, you know. And I hate it when people do that crap, you know. Am I the only one that, hey, man, I've got this deal, man, where I put my name Greg on every product I sell, and it's worth 10 times more. Yeah. You want to buy it? It's $1 million. I own a Ferrari, a Porsche, and a 911 Turbo in my ass. You want to buy some underwear that says Supreme, made by Hanes? Just out of curiosity, how much do those cost? I'm going to have to buy some. So anyways, you get the gist of what I've just said to you guys tonight. And if you catch this video, thanks. But it's vitally important that you actually pay attention and watch the whole thing. So, you guys may have missed out on this deal, but don't worry, it's not worth crap. For one, it's got this gay-ass name called Supreme on there. The only reason why you would own this is because it's like gold-plated, just so you can show it off. You really are not going to play with that thing. Seriously. And if you guys have any questions, drop them down in the links below. You know I'm a cool mother. And I will talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out. Ha ha!